Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European Indices for the 11th of May. As you know, the US Stoxx have been sold off quite heavily, and that's affecting markets around the globe. And it means that it looks like we'll need to adjust our counts here. So with this wave 4 here, from wave 3 here as an A and a B and a C for wave 4 here, we were counting from wave 4, we had an impulse wave here, which was fine with wave 1, and then we were counting the next impulse wave. So we're doing all the right things, but it looks like it's folding over now. So I could sort of rearrange this into a pattern like this here, with this as wave 1 here and wave 2 coming into play here, and I'll just put this in here, but I'm going to have to look at a different pattern here as well now. So so if the market breaches this wave 2 low here, because I've got 5 waves here, I count 5 waves up here, so the only thing I can do is look at this as wave 2 here. So if that holds, let's just say that the 15,200, if that holds, then that's fine as the count. However, if this becomes the retested resistance here, then we'll be going down further at that point, okay? And then we'll need to adjust this. But the only way I can see that we can play it out is that it's definitely, this move down through here is definitely corrective, because this move has moved up and made to the top of wave B, even this one here, and made this in 3 waves here. The trouble is, if this low of wave 2 here is breached, then it confirms that we've only got 3 waves up here. So that means that we would need to look at the market. Let me go to the 4-hour chart where I can just make it a little bit better. This one here was that I was looking at it in a different way. I was looking for 5 waves up here for wave C of B, but that's not going to be the case. But only a slight adjustment on this one here is what I can do. Is I can just move these out of the way here, and I'll have to bring the A wave across to here, the B wave to here, and the C wave down here. So that's left me with 3 waves up here as an ABC pattern here. A little bit unfortunate, but these are just so, and you know, that's what wave 4s are about. They're just pretty annoying, but we've got a flat pattern happening here, so that means that we can come back down to these lows here before heading off and finishing this off. I think one of the things about this particular pattern is that it is corrective. It's not like an impulse wave to the downside. It is corrective. We haven't got 5 waves up here. We haven't made a new high here. So I have to stay with it as being corrective. So we need to look for 5 waves down here for this, and look for this as, just an A, B, an A and a B and a C again as well here. So I'll just put these into their rightful positions here for this. I thought we had a nice uptrend starting with all of this, so you need to exit any long trades in here, which you've probably already done already, which is good. And because we've got 3 here and 3 here, it's a flat, so we should. This is the 38.2% retracement level down here. We may come down here, but otherwise we'll just come down to these previous lows or a little dip here. But we are looking for 5 waves here. Not confirmed yet, because we have to move through this possibility here. So the 15,200 as a retested resistance would be fine. If you're going to short this, which is also fine as well, then you'll just need to keep the stop above here for that. But any long trades that you've got in here will now need to be taken out, because I know we had long trades in here, so they need to be removed at this point. And we'll look for more downside. We're seeing impulse wave building here for this. This will leave the Stock 50 in much the same boat as well. Let me find that Stock 50, the EU stocks here. So the same thing again we're looking at with wave 4 here, building to the upside here. So now we need to rearrange this here. We're left with 3 waves here, not 5 waves. So just damn annoying, that's all I can say. I'll just borrow these for a second, but then they'll have to go. So it would look a bit like that. We've got a nice double top here. I mean, if I could count 5 waves in here, we could have a truncated 5th wave, and I could bring the 5th wave down here, but we certainly don't have that on the DAX, so I need to leave that sitting over here for this. But there's definitely 3 waves in here now. I mean, it's a 5-3-5 structure. And the FTSE as well. I'm not sure about the FTSE. You know, we'd count it down here as wave 3 here, an A and a B and a C and a D and an E wave here in this triangle pattern, which I'm very happy with, even though it's very complicated. And then 1 and 2 here. And then we've got a nice 3rd wave here with 5 waves in it, all looking pretty rosy. And we just kept on counting and trading to the upside with pretty laborious wave 1, but 2, and then taking the top out here. But the same thing's occurring here as well. Unless we look at this as up for 1 and back for 2 again. But we also need to be out of this trade here as well. So, yeah, exit this now. But the same thing goes here. We're still short here. I don't quite know what to do about this one just yet. I haven't got my head around it. I mean, maybe we can get 5 waves out of this here in terms of 1 and 2 here. It'd have to be 1 and 2 in here because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yeah, it's tricky. I can't see it. I mean, we could bring wave 4 over here. I mean, this would be a case here as having wave 4. Here's an A wave here, a B wave here, and a C wave here for wave 4, running flat. And then having wave 5 come in over here for this. Wave 5 of 5. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what to make of this one yet. I need to ponder it. But what I do know is that we need to take our long trades out. We did all the right things at the right time. Just unfortunately, it's just not going to give us a big, fat, juicy profit like we wanted to. Anyway, we get out with our pride, for whatever that's worth, intact. But yeah, so I'd still need to get my head around this one with the FTSE here. I mean, it was just such a nice looking wave structure all the way along here. I mean, it had its points, but you know, it's pretty ugly through here. But we worked through that okay eventually, and then we were off. We had a pretty ugly 5 waves here, and then we worked through this 5 waves, which was a bit nicer. This wave 3 here made it a bit easier. And now we got this. So the logical thing to do would be to put wave 4 over here as a running flat, and then put wave 5 over here. But yeah, we'll see. I'll just have to mull that over. So it's likely to come back and drop into and bounce off the 7,000. So I'll just mull this over for a little bit, see what we've actually got here, but we do need to exit. Alrighty, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, it is what it is. So I have to suck that up. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.